Calvin in. All right, it's that time of day. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sinbad Comics Sunday Show. We do this pretty much every Sunday at the same time, the same place, same link. If you're watching this on Facebook, at the top of the post or in the post, you should see a link to the Zoom meeting. Please join the Zoom meeting if you want to participate, if you want to make any claims or any offers. Join this Zoom meeting. Hey, Calvin. I think it might be you, Michael. Hey, David. All right, where was I? Yeah, so if you can't find the link, you can go to the Sinbad Comics page, go to sinbadcomics.com, and the link will be there. If you still have any trouble, send me a PM, and I will try and get you that link to get on. So we're going to go over the preliminaries first. Sounds good, Dave. We're going to go over the preliminaries first, just the basic rules of the show, how things work for anybody who's new, and then we'll get started with some great books. All right. So again, the show is on Zoom. Any claims must be made in the public chat with the name of the book or some reasonable facsimile thereof and the price. And the price must be the correct price. And the reason we do that is to prevent pre-claims and to prevent people from claiming ahead of the time, give everybody a fair chance. Zoom has no lag, so there's not the confusion on Facebook of who was first or anything based on lag. You truly do excuse me, you truly do have real-time claims. So claim with the name of the book and the price. I will be going through the books. I will give you a brief description of the book, tell you what I think of the condition, give you the price if you want it, name of the book and the price. If you want to make me an offer on that, then please feel free. We listen to all reasonable offers. Worst I can possibly say is no. More likely, I will either accept or give you a counter offer on that. And we can go from there. Everything is buy it now or best offer. There are no auctions today. We will rarely have an auction, but sometimes. Yeah, Calvin gets charged an extra 10%. But we've got a lot of books today, a couple of graded books, a lot of raw keys. Almost everything that we have is a key of some sort or another, some major keys, a few minor keys, and then just some cool books. We'll go over shipping and then we'll get started. So shipping is on the screen right now, and that's kind of loose. 1 to 7 books, $8. Basically, that's what'll fit in a Gemini is $8. So if I can get 8 or 9 books in Gemini without squeezing them too tight, then they're just going to be $8. If it won't fit in a Gemini or it's a slab, they go in a bigger box. Those are going to be 15. And anything that'll fit in that box will be 15. I can usually get, if it's just comics, about 30 or so in one of those boxes. But if you get 3 slabs and some comics, then it's different. And anything over that, I think I've got $28 or something on here, but really it's whatever the cost is going to be. I'll charge you actual shipping on that. And that's it. So I'm pretty flexible on shipping. Usually, honestly, I lose money on shipping. So I'll work with you on shipping. We do ship international. International gets shipped at whatever the rates are. So we'll have to calculate the rates and you just get charged actual shipping. All right. So with all that said, Let me get that off the screen and we will start looking at some books. Boom. All right. So we're going to start off today from the bottom. We're going to go up. If there's anything you want me to go back to and show you again, let me know. But I don't tend to jump forward, so we'll go in order and we'll get to everything eventually. All right. Which is here. All right. On the right side, you'll see the stack. On the left side, you'll see a preview of some books. By the way, this is Sandman #2. This is a near mint copy of Neil Gaiman's Sandman #2. If you want that, I just had that up as a placeholder, but if you want it, it's $30 or best offer. All right, and we'll start with these books. I've got a very fine copy of She-Hulk #1, Sensational She-Hulk #1. VF Plus, near mint minus copy of this is going to be, and when anybody says newsstand, these were all newsstand. They all look like this. So newsstand on these isn't really anything special. And this is 20 or best offer for She-Hulk #1. And I'm sorry about the glare. I'm getting some unexpected light from somewhere and I can't figure out where the light is coming from. All right. Next up, we have a VF Near Mint copy of Carnage, It's a Wonderful Life #1. And Carnage, It's a Wonderful Life #1, asking 20 or best offer on Carnage, It's a Wonderful Life #1. Next up on our list is a mid-grade copy. I would say probably a fine, somewhere around a fine copy of Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #8. This is the Carnage 20 to Calvin. Got you, Calvin, on that. Take that Carnage and write Calvin on it. This Secret Wars has, I'll bring it up a little close to the camera just so you can see, it's got several spine ticks and it's got a color break on that corner there, you can see. So like I said, it's a mid-grade book and I'm asking $100 for the newsstand copy or best offer of Secret Wars #8. Now here is a nice book. This is signed by Victor Gischler, who is the writer. This is a near mint copy of Deadpool, Merc with a Mouth #7. This is the first appearance of Lady Deadpool, and Victor signed it. Right. Get on the camera, wrong way. There we go, right there. I do not have a COA with it, but it is a signature. So Deadpool, Merc with a Mouth #7, First Lady Deadpool, 100 or best offer for that book. Next up, I've got what I've got is a fine plus copy of Micronauts #8. This is Micronauts #8. This is the first appearance of Captain Universe. First appearance in Captain Universe, and I have that at 25 or best offer for the first Captain Universe. And the last book in this stack I have as a VG copy. It is just an early Ant-Man and Wasp, Tales to Astonish #47 in a VG, and that is 60 or best offer for Tales to Astonish #47. All right, and we'll take those up and we'll go with the next stack. As I step in front of the camera. There we go. Micronauts, please. Wolf, I got you on the Micronauts. Calwin, that is that's a near mint copy, and that is 100 or best offer, Calwin. So let me write you down here, Wolf, for the Micronauts. And Calvin, I'll show you that Deadpool again. While I get Wolf down. And put everything over here, organized, so I can find it later. Let's get Jeff in. All right, so again, 100 or best offer on First Lady Deadpool. Next stack is a lot of Eternals. So hopefully people like Eternals. Here's a really nice copy, VF Plus near mint copy of Eternals #7. That's a really pretty copy of that. I'm asking 25 or best offer on Eternals #7. Most of these have some kind of one or more first appearances in them, and I honestly don't know what all of them are. So you guys tell me which one of these are who. I think this might be Zeus and some other people. I know this next one is a fine, very fine copy of Eternals #5. And that is 25 or best offer on Eternals #5. And a fine, very fine. I've also got a fine to very fine copy of Eternals #4. I think I had, yep, 25 or best offer on Eternals #4. And a fine to very fine. This is a big one, the first appearance of Cersei. And this is in a VF. And I have 60 or best offer on a VF copy of Eternals #3, First Cersei. And this one I have as a fine, and this is the first Ajax, Celestials, a bunch of folks. This is a fine copy of Eternals #2, and I have that for 50 or best offer. So if anybody loves Eternals, needs to fill out your runs, needs some of the keys, since the major motion picture, I think, is coming up. I haven't even seen the trailer. Eesh. Not a good fan. Then let me know. And if you want me to price you out a bundle, let me know as well. And we'll go on to the next stack. The next stack is DC. I know we got, yes, Rob, I do payment plans. Yes, sir. Especially on big books. Or big orders. Let's see. Cowan wants 150 for all the Eternals. Let's see what we have here, Cowan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 185. Done, Cowan. Cowan 150. Or set. There you go, folks, our first offer of the day, and we have an acceptance. All right. Next stack. Aha. These are all DC, but there's some cool DC. This one really needs a clean. A little press. It does need a press, but it really needs a clean. I just haven't taken the time to do it. It'll clean up nice because it's not stained. It's just, your normal comic crap on it, dust and stuff. So, so you get it for a good price. I've got it at a fine minus. Does need a press and a clean. This is Joker #1. Joker #1 at a fine minus. It does have some color breaks there. That's why I have it at a fine minus. But 50 bucks or best offer. Hey, happy Father's Day, David. Thanks, man. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers on here. So Joker #1, fine minus, 50 or best offer. Let's see. Another just a cool book. This one I have in a VG. Probably VG plus, but it's got needs cleaned, and it's got, I can show you some it's got a lot of spine ticks on it. But it is Metamorpho #1. Great DC book. Metamorpho #1. And this one is 60 or best offer for Metamorpho #1. Next up, we have a very fine copy. This is a beautiful copy, actually, very fine, of All-Star Comics #58. This is the first appearance of Power Girl. As you can see, Power Girl right there. And that book is $150 or best offer on this very fine copy of the first appearance of Power Girl. I'm trying to remember if I have, I think this might, no, this is almost on my DC. There might be another one stuck in there somewhere. Next up is a fine copy of Mr. Miracle #2. This is the first appearance of Granny Goodness. See, Power Girl for $135. Wolf, you have a deal, sir. $135 on Power Girl to Wolf. And write that down. Wolf, $135. Gotcha, sir. So where was I? Oh, yes. A fine copy of Mr. Miracle #2, first appearance of Granny Goodness. And that one is $50 or best offer for the first Granny Goodness, Mr. Miracle #2. And this one is a fine to very fine, or fine, I say fine, fine plus. Might make it very fine. It's a nice copy. This is Mr. Miracle #1. I'm asking for that. This is Mr. Miracle #1. Nice looking copy of that book. And that is $150 or best offer for Mr. Miracle #1. All right, let's move along. Do you guys like this side camera? It's been doing it it's kind of a new thing for me. Let's see. Jimmy Salmons is asking 125 on the Mr. Miracle. Can you do me 130 on it, Jimmy? If you can do me 130 on that, I could do 130. Got you, Jimmy, for 130. Thank you, sir. We'll put up the next book while I'm writing this down. This is a, I call this a good. Might go to VG minus. You know, it's somewhere in that 3.0 range. Let's see. And Jimmy, I think you're new. Anybody who's new and makes a purchase today, please send me your PayPal information. And you can send that to the page. You can send that to Sinbad Comics. You can send it to Cash Hatton, which is me. And it'll get to me. If you got here from Instagram, you can message Sinbad Comics on Instagram, and that will also get to me. So I know we've gotten a few from Instagram. And back to Calvin had a question. Click. There we go. Thanks, Jimmy. And Calvin, this is Mr. Miracle #2. I've got it at a fine for 50 or best offer. I call it fine because it's got a little tanning. You can see, so that's why I don't call it a very fine. It's actually got a nice spine on it. It's just got some tanning, so I call it a fine. And 50 or best offer. Invoices, Jason, or PayPal? I mean, if you want to pay me some other way, we can work it out. But primarily, I invoice through PayPal for the shows. All right, put that back over there. All right, we got War is Hell, #9. This is the first appearance of Death. And this, like I said, this is probably around a 3. And this is 20 or best offer. 20 or best offer for War is Hell, #9. Next up, this is actually a fine plus copy of Man Thing #1. This is the second series, Man Thing. There we can see it. There we go. Man Thing #1, fine copy. and I'm asking 20 bucks or best offer on Man-Thing #1. Next, this one's nice. This is a VF near mint copy. This is a really pretty copy of Marvel Chillers #1. This is the first appearance of the Darkhold, I think. Is that right? There's first appearance in here. This book got really spiked for a bit. And this is 75 or best offer. Tim, the price on the War is Hell is 20 or best offer. The 20 or best offer on the War is Hell. Yeah. Oh, first Mordred, and it's something else, I think. I don't know. But anyway, it got hot for because of WandaVision, I think, something in there. Anyway, you guys know better than me, but I know it's VF near mint and 75 bucks or best offer. Oh, that
yeah. The first Darkhold is Werewolf by Night #4.
Ah, cool.
The Marvel Spotlight on Werewolf by Night. That's why that one spiked. But that one was, awesome. I think, more Mordred.
I think I might have one of those somewhere. I'll have to look. All right, cool. Next up, this is, I'm going to call it near mint. I'll call it, yeah, because it's still in the poly bag. This is Ghost Rider number 28. First appearance of the Midnight Suns, still polybagged, unopened, and asking 30 or best offer on, yeah, Wolf the Man-Thing's the V2. And, oh, where was I? Oh, yeah, first Midnight Suns and 30 or best offer on Ghost Rider 28. What did I even have that on? 50. Give me 40, Calvin. $40, and it is yours, sir. Gotcha. And the next book, while I'm writing this down for Calvin, is a fine copy of Werewolf by Night #1. Nice looking copy of Werewolf by Night #1. And that is 150 or best offer. Down, Calvin for 40 on Mr. Miracle. That's in our sold pile. All right. Dun, dun, dun. We're already through one row. Let's go up to the top. And again, anybody who's watching on Facebook, the video link should have the link to the Zoom meeting, which you need to join in order to participate. If you can't find it there, it's on the Sinbad Comics page on Facebook. It's on sinbadcomics.com website. Or if you can't find it, just shoot me a PM and I will message you back. All right. I love the banter. All right, this is, I call this VG Plus. Probably more like fine, but I'll call it VG Plus because that's what I have written on it. And, but not really, I don't think a giant key of any kind, just a cool book because of the blue. This is Tales to Astonish #98 with obviously Submariner because of the blue. And this one is 20 or best offer for Submariner, or sorry, Tales to Astonish #98. Beautiful blue-hued cover. Oh, here's a cool one. This one needs a press, but as it is, it's fine to very fine, but it could, I really should have pressed this, but I didn't. And asking $100 for a fine, very fine copy of Iron Man 128, the famous Demon in a Bottle issue. This is a VF minus copy of the first appearance of War Machine. I'm asking $100 or best offer. This is a newsstand copy of the first War Machine in a VF minus, 100 or best offer. And this one's a cool book. I've got it VG fine, and this is Submariner #5. the first Tiger Shark. So Submariner 5, first Tiger Shark, and that is 80 or best offer for the first Tiger Shark. And next up, I've got a fine copy of Submariner, or Iron Man and Submariner #1. This does predate both Iron Man #1 and Submariner #1. I'll have those coming up fairly soon. They're getting graded right now for Iron Man and both Iron Man 1 and Submariner 1. I expect high grade copies. But this predates them both. Very cool book. $225 or best offer on Iron Man and Submariner #1. And again, folks, don't be afraid to make offers. I am rather pleasant to deal with. Iron Man and Sub. That's a Wolf. That's a fine. Is where I'd put that. Right around a 6. So these go together. All right. This book is hot as it can be because of the new thing that's coming up. Details on the flaws. Just general, actually. Let me pull that out. Like I said, reach. I need to get in shape. Let's see. Get me in the camera. There it goes. You can see it's got some scratches right there on it. It's got just some general tanning. You see there across the top, it's got some tanning along the spine. It's got a few spine ticks. They're not bad. That little corner right there. That's kind of where we're at. The back looks nice. I can actually show you the back. Get the tape way far away. And again, folks, especially for books that pricey, I don't mind showing them to you at all. Now, the back looks beautiful, with the exception of, again, it's got the tanning on across the top and across the right side. That's why I put it at a fine. The tanning, I think, is probably the worst problem. It's got nice pages. It's got nice, actually, whitish pages. They're off white to white. But got the tanning on the cover. That's the major flaw with it, Wolf, is that tanning. Yeah, man, no kidding. My body's not what it used to be. I still think I'm 18 sometimes. That's why I hurt myself. We'll put it there. All right. Next up in our stack, like I said, this one was is on fire. All these are actually now. This is a very fine near mint copy of Red Sonja #1. She Devil with a Sword. This is her first in her own titled book. Red Sonja #1, very fine near mint, and that one is 30 or best offer. 30 or best offer for Red Sonja #1. Next up is kind of a little stack, but really you buy one and get the rest of them free. Michael Emery, 25, it's yours, bro. Write it down. 25 for Mike Emery. He's joining us from Canada. All right, the next three, like I said, go together, but really you buy one and you get these other two gratis. This is Marvel Feature #4. Now, this was the first series with Red Sonja solo series. Red Sonja 1 was her first in her own title. This was the first series she was in. I have Red Sonja, Marvel feature number 2, featuring obviously Red Sonja. And this is really the one you're paying for, and you get all 3. This is a fine copy of Marvel feature number 1. This was the first, Red Sonja's first solo book. VF near mint means like a 9, yeah. Yeah, VF near mint, or if I say VF2 near mint, right around a 9 is where I'm looking at. All right, next up, we have a fine copy of Conan the Barbarian, number 24. This is the first cover appearance and the first full appearance of Red Sonja. And this is Conan the Barbarian, number 24, in a fine 150 or best offer. And next up, and I've got a fine plus to very fine copy, gorgeous looking copy of this book, of the first appearance of Red Sonja, Conan the Barbarian, number 23. The very first appearance of Red Sonja, and that one is 200 or best offer for the Red Sonja Conan number 23, first Red Sonja. Red Sonja stack. We'll try not to make dad noises as I lean over here and stretch my old muscles. All righty, here's a pair that I'll do. Both near mint. This is Venom 28, the wrestling variant, the minimal trade dress. And this is Venom 28, the wrestling variant, Virgin. And both of these together will be 35 or best offer for both books. This one is a VG copy. It's been read of the first, what's his name? Ben Reilly, I think. Amazing Spider-Man 149. Just a VG copy, but it is also only $30 or best offer. Conan 24. Let's see. The Conan, I would put the Conan 24 at around a 6, maybe 6.5. It might go a 7. I mean, it looks nice, but I try to be conservative. So I'm gonna say 6, 6.5, and I'd say 7.5 to 8 on the 23. All right, so next up in the stack goes, and I've got 2 of these, and they are both, VF near mint. Amazing Spider-Man number 36, the 9/11 tribute issue, very reflective. But these are the newsstand copies. You don't see many of the newsstand copies out there. They're all black, but I've got 2 of these, both in VF near mint condition, and they are 60 or best offer each. And I got Vance wants a ASM 36. And Vance, just make sure and send me your PayPal info. Either send it to the page, send it to Cash Hatton. It'll get to me one way or the other. Awesome. Thank you, Calvin. I do appreciate when people call out the goodness of other folks. All right, next up we have a VF copy of Marvel Team Up number 95. This is the first appearance of Mockingbird. And I've got that at 40 or best offer for the first appearance of Mockingbird. And I've got this one, the next book, coming up at a VF plus near mint minus. So I'm going to say probably an 8.5 to a 9 is where I'd put this, because it does have one spine tick right there. I know the breaks color that I see. It's got that spine tick breaks color. So I'll call this, I think it's going to be an 8.5 to a 9. This is Spider-Man Noir number 1. This is the variant cover. I didn't even know there was a variant cover until I got this book. Get these under the camera. Spider-Man Noir number 1 variant cover, and that is 110 or best offer. 110 or best offer on Spider-Man Noir number 1. The Marvel Team Up is a VF 440. By VF, I'm saying, it's going to be, in my opinion, it's an 8.85. 40 or best offer. And Spider-Man Noir number 1 is 110 or best offer. Right, and we go next stack. Next up, it's not a big book, but it's a cool book. VF copy of Marvel Team Up number 150. Just cool because it's the last one, very last issue of the series, and that is $10 or best offer. Next up, I've got a fine, very fine copy of New Mutants 100. And that is 15 or best offer. Let's see, it's in 36 and Spider-Man Noir for 145. 45, 70. About 155, Calvin. If I'm doing my math right. Let me know. Of course, everybody knows what Calvin's going to do, right? That's it. He was going to say 150, and I will do that at 150, Calvin. So let's see. That's this stack, the Spider-Man Noir, and that's Calvin. $150 for the pair. Make sure. Man, it was predictable. That's how these things go. All right. This is a VF copy of Marvel Comics Presents number 72, first appearance of Weapon X. And that is 35 for best offer for the first Weapon X. And this one is a VF copy of X-Men number 4. Very fine copy, X-Men number 4, first Omega Red, and that one is, what else was it? 40 or best offer. 40 or best offer on the first Omega Red. Sure, Ted. The end of the show, I can do that now, Ted. This is a fine copy, what I have it at because of the tanning on it. It does have a scratch, color break right here. But the biggest issue of this book is it's got some tanning. It's on the front and the back, just across. You can probably see it there, see a little tanning. This is $225 or best offer, Ted. $225 or best offer. Whoa, what happened to my camera? There we go. That was weird. All right, let's go down the list to here. Sorry, I will get to everybody. So Ted, fine, around a 6. That's where I've got it. Does have, I did forget to show this to Wolf. Does have a little stain right there that I haven't gotten around to cleaning yet. So 225 or best offer on that. Make me an offer. Excuse me. The Weapon X is the Weapon X clean. Yes. It's a actually a really nice copy of Weapon X. Very nice, clean copy. Could use a press. It's got some, you know, wrinkles that don't break color around here. It has a tiny, tiny color. Yeah, tiny, tiny color breaking crease right there. You can barely see it. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch, maybe. But otherwise, yeah, nice and clean copy of that. And we talked about that. Oh, thanks, Rob. Thanks, man. Let's see. Weapon X 15. No, I can't do 15. I can do 25 on that. Next is, I don't know if it's Lawan. I'm going to say Lawan. Tell me if I'm wrong. And while I do 20 for Sandman 2. Oh, hey, Pete. It keeps being Pete. I know every time I say it, or every time you tell me, I'm like, oh, okay, it was Pete last time. Must be Pete again. Lawan, I will do 20 on the Sandman 2 for you, sir. Write that down for you. $20. Thank you, sir. All right, so yeah, Pete, it's clean. It does have that one just minuscule color breaking spine tick that I see. Jamie Paul is joining us. All right, it's Pete, 25. Okay, yeah, I said 25. You got it, man, 25. It's me hitting my camera cable with my arm. Pete, 225. All right. Oh, last book in the previous stack. I know that everybody was interested in. This is a VF near mint copy of New Mutants 98 newsstand. First appearance of Deadpool. And that one I am asking $5.25 or best offer. $5.25 or best offer on New Mutants 98 newsstand copy VF near mint. Put these up here and go to the top. This is a cool book. VG Plus on this, only asking 15 for it. It is Chamber of Darkness #1. Great Marvel bronze horror. VG Plus, $15. Next, I have a near mint copy of Rom Space Knight. First appearance of Rom. I know some people are specking on ROM. I don't know why. I don't have any information on ROM, but near mint copy, ROM, Space Knight for 30 or best offer. Great pump fake. I have no idea what you mean, man. And a near mint copy of the Virgin variant of Something Is Killing the Children 11. And that is 20 or best offer. Oh, is it a Frank Miller cover? I didn't know that. Well, I said that was 20 or best offer on the Something That's Killing the Children 11. I've got a nice VF Near Mint copy of Machine Man #1 for 25 or best offer on Machine Man #1. This is a cool book. This I put at a fine. And this is Jungle Action #6. This is the first, yes, it was 20. Got you, Pete. Write you down for that. So Jungle Action #6 is the first appearance of Eric Killmonger. Down, Pete. Got that. And for the first appearance of Killmonger, it's 200 or best offer for the first Killmonger. Jungle Action 6th grade. Calvin, I put it at about a 6. I'm conservatively calling this a 6. I think it's going to be better than that, but I don't want to disappoint. So let's see. It has, show it to you up close. Go the other way. Whoa, sorry. This camera is almost mirrored for me, so no spine ticks on it. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this camera's mirrored for me, so I'm jacking it up. This is a good looking book. There are not any major flaws on this book at all, but I still think it's going to be. I'll call it a 6. It's probably better than that, but anyway, 6. What was in the first stack? Kenny, I will go back to the first stack here in a moment. Let me finish up this one. This is a very fine near mint copy of Edge of Spider-Verse #2, first print, first appearance of Spider-Gwen. And that one I'm asking $5.25 or best offer for the first Spider-Gwen in a VF Near Mint. And now we'll go back and go over the first stack with Kenny real quick. Then we can talk about the slabs, and then we can go back and talk about anything anybody wants to see. All right. In the first stack, we have a VF copy of Sensational She-Hulk #1 for 20 or best offer. We had a mid-grade, probably 5.5, 5.0, something like that. Secret Wars #8, newsstand for 100 or best offer. Caesar's one in. And a VG copy of Tales to Astonish #47, early Ant-Man. Go. And that one is 60 or best offer. Jungle Action 175. Let's see. All right. Let's go through our list here. We got some offers and such. So I got a claim on She-Hulk from Jamie Paul. Thank you, sir. We'll get you down for that. J. Paul. That is in our box. We have David Pamalis is saying 170 for Conan 23. What do I have on Conan 23? Here? What's that? No. Where did I put that book? Give me a second when we actually find it again. I know it's up here. Conan. Straight some of these out since we have room. Here we go. Where are we? 170. So David's offering 170 for Conan 23. Let's do it, David. 170, sir. I'll shoot that to you for that. Dave P 170. All right, and keep going down the list here. Get the claim on the She-Hulk. And Cowan is offering $175 on the Jungle Action. Cowan will take that. Cowan, yours. First Killmonger. I'm probably going to regret that if they end up bringing him back. But, and Jamie, Secret Wars 8, it's probably around a 5. Jamie's where I'd put that. Just because it's got, get the camera, spine ticks. There you can see them, especially in the black. It's got some spine ticks, and it's got that right there on the corner, color breaks there on the corner. So I call it about a 5, asking 100 or best offer, Jamie. And we scroll down. It's free since you can't find, no, nothing is free. All right, here we go. What I do, 450 on the New Mutants 90 AC Spider-Verse 2, 425. Can't go, let's start with the New Mutants first. Where is that? Oh, it's up here. The New Mutants, I could go 475 would be as good as I could do on the New Mutants. And Elvis, that's probably the same on the Spider-Verse. 475 I could do. I can't do 425 on it. It's just way too slow. I've got a lot in these. Where were we? Did I get everything from everybody so far? Claim Spider-Verse. So Elvis got you the Spider-Verse for 475. Elvis Benjamin 475. Gotcha. All right. See, we're stuck with Machine Man. We still have that. 2 more things. Hey, thanks, Ted. Do appreciate the kind words, sir. All right, 2 slabs that we're going to show. This one is a CGC 5.0 copy. First, let's show you the CGC label. Blue label 5.0, off-white pages. This is Batman 232. This is the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul. And that is $450 or best offer for the first Ra's al Ghul in a CGC 5.0s. $450 or best offer. Lucky Spider-Verse, there's an auction, Facebook group, no one's paying. Oh, wow, that's nice. That is beautiful price for that. My good, lucky man. All right, so $450 or best offer on first Ra's al Ghul in a 5.0. Next up is a beautiful book. This is the first appearance of J. Jonah Jameson and Chameleon, and the second appearance of Spider-Man and Aunt May. This is in a CBCS 1.5 with off-white pages, and this is Amazing Spider-Man #1 in a 1.5. Amazing Spider-Man #1, and that is $6,500 for ASM #1. So I think that we have looked at every book that I have today. So anybody let me know if you want to, any notes on the ASM? No, no notes. Let's see. The only things it says are, no, it just says the details of the book. First Fantastic Four crossover. No, no notes. Just clean blue. The QR code, if it's populated, this thing literally just came back from, let me pop it open here and see if it'll scan yet, because it just came back from CBCS like 2 days ago. Let's see if they have the notes in. Pop it up, scan it. Get in. Here we go. CBCS Comics and Safari. Yeah, the notes on the site haven't populated. I know there aren't any notes like detachments or pop staples or anything like that on the label. So, but the notes have not populated yet. It just got out of grading literally 2 days ago. Jason, I would change my mind if I had more room in it myself. Like I said, I'm pretty deep in that book, so I can't do the 450. I'd have to get 475 out of it. Yes, I can ship the Gwen Stacy in a top loader. Kenny, the price on the ASM is $6,500. And Caesar, Werewolf by Night, #1 is a fine copy, and that is $150 or best offer on Werewolf by Night #1. So make me an offer on Werewolf by Night. Are there any other books that anybody wants a second look at? Jason, which Jason are you? Mathis. Thank you. Jason Mathis. That is yours, sir, for $475. Oh, Tiger Shark. Yay. We love the Tiger Shark. This one is a VG to find. I'm asking 80 or best offer, Jamie, on first Tiger Shark, Submariner #5. Wow, this show went quick. I rolled through those books. Condition on the War Machine. The War Machine is a VF minus on the War Machine. I've got a better copy of this, but I don't know if it's newsstand or not. This is the newsstand. First War Machine. It's VF minus and $100. Red Sonja there. No, Jason, that's cool. I will invoice everybody. Here's how it kind of works, folks. I'll invoice you tomorrow. And once you pay, they ship. If you need to make some kind of arrangements, like, you got to wait for Friday or whatever, that's cool. Just let me know and we can do that. So yeah, Friday doesn't bother me at all, Jason. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, Elvis, this is VF minus. It's got some spine ticks on it. That's why I call it that. And 100 or best offer. Jamie, Tales to Astonish, #47. Oh, somebody asked on the Red Sonja. This Red Sonja, and then I'll get to the Tales to Astonish. I'm assuming you mean the blue one, not the #47, but the #98, Jamie. This is a 3-pack. This is Marvel feature #1. This is the first solo Red Sonja book. I've got everything all janked up here. I don't know where my lines are. All right. Is that it? Yeah. Red Sonja, Marvel feature #1, first solo Red Sonja. Also goes with that #2 and #4, just because I have them. And I don't want to sell them by themselves. So $30 for all 3. Thanks, Elvis. Yeah, send me a PM. It's in my comic room in the box. I had them both together, and I decided I was just going to put one up on the show. Like when you have multiple copies of stuff, it gets confusing. I got 4 copies of She-Hulk and 1, and couldn't, or the Savage She-Hulk, and couldn't decide which one. Jamie, this is VG Plus, is where I put it. Might be a little better than that. But 20 or best offer on Submariner, or sorry, Tales to, I keep calling it that. Tales to Astonish #98, Jamie. I have 20 or best offer. Michael, I don't mind that at all. Unless we just keep going down. All right, no, Michael, I don't mind. Find it. And folks, I will catch up with your comments here shortly. We're going to go back. Put Mike on these three. Emery. Put that in. So now we have up in 25 because I told Mike 25. We also have up Red Sonja #1 in a VF to near mint. Now let's scroll down. Wolf, sorry about that, man. I just saw your comment and I just made that deal with Mike. And Jamie, same thing, man. I just saw your comment. Sorry about that. I didn't see it until after I was kind of scrolling down through the comments, and Mike's came up, and you guys were didn't come up until I had already made the deal with Mike and then scrolled. My apologies on that, guys. They were coming through pretty quick, and so I was scrolled up trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I do apologize that I didn't see your comments or your claim until I was already switching claims with Mike. I may be able to find some more of those too. I think there's some more floating around. So tell you what, for either one of you guys, since I screwed up, so for Wolf or Jamie, do have this Red Sonja 24, and for either one of you guys, I'll take 25 bucks off of it and do it for $1.25 if you're interested in the first four and first cover. If I can get it under the camera, there we go, of Red Sonja. Oh, makeup and kiss deal on the Iron Man and the sub. Where is that Iron Man and the sub? Oh, here it is. Oh, what do I have on that, Wolf? I have 225. What kind of deal are you thinking, Wolf? I got 225 on it. You tell me what you're thinking. What could I do on that? Give me a second. Let me actually see what I've got in it. Joseph sent me a message. Get back to him. Sorry, folks. Give me just a moment here. I am just looking up something for friend Wolf. Iron Man #1. Just see what I have in this book. So I honestly don't remember. I paid for it. There it is. Ooh. I'm making nothing on this book right now. But Wolf, if you want it, I can give it to you at 200, which is what I have in it. I have 200 in it, but as a makeup for screwing up, I'd give it to you at cost. Get up his balls, my question. Yeah, it's all right, man. They're good guys, both of them. Both of them are good guys. All right, let's see. So anyway, you guys let me know on those. Condition is it the Red Sonja, Jamie? Red Sonja, I have at a fine. I'm putting that at around a 6. Oh, the Iron Man Submariner. I think Wolf just took it for 2. Am I right, Wolf? It was a fine. It's the same grade, about a 6. Wolf, you're starving my children, man. But there you go. $200. It's yours. And I can do the same deal on, I can do $1.25, Jamie, if you want the first full and first cover of Red Sonja, Conan 24. Let me know. And anybody interested in Spider-Man? I'm also after some big dollar DC keys, if anybody has stuff to trade. Yeah, I understand that, man. I understand that. All right, folks. Anything anybody else wants to look at again? Otherwise, we'll start wrapping it up. I do want to pimp my shop a little bit, just getting it loaded up. Actually, let me show it to you guys. Pimp this out just a little bit. And we're going to swap to... There we go. just to show you, it's shop.sinbadcomics.com, or pretty much everything's also in my face. If you go to my Facebook page, Sinbad Comics, to the shop there, it'll link you to here. You can go there. You guys know, if you see anything you want to make me an offer, just go to the message button there. You can message me, make me an offer. But got tons of stuff loaded up. Got Golden Age, got big keys, got nice Silver Age books, and just keep adding and adding stuff on here. A lot of EC getting loaded in. We have CGC graded books and CBCS graded books, Marvel, DC, Indie, all kinds of stuff going in. From the website, we'll take pretty much anything. If you can pay for it, we'll take it. PayPal, Apple Pay, credit cards, all, I think that's Venmo, all that good stuff from the website. So check it out. Just want to make sure everybody had seen that. Kind of a thing for me. I like doing it. And it is brand new. Otherwise, folks, we are wrapping it up. Get back to my Zoom call. Thank you so much for joining, same as every week. Entire short box of mediocre Batman keys. No. Yeah, what I'm really looking for is a showcase for low grade. You know, big book for big book kind of thing. That's my real wants, a showcase for. Otherwise, I'll sell it. But thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'll get all the invoices out tomorrow. If you have any questions on any of the books, let me know. If you're watching this later and you want to look at something, let me know. And we can talk about it. Shoot me a PM to the page. You can do it to me personally. It's all cool. And we will do it again next week. All right. Thanks, everybody. And yeah, happy Father's Day, everybody. Hey, thanks, Mike. All right, guys, have a good one, and we will see you soon. All right, I didn't expect to see that. I just want to show it. All right, so that's good.